I'm going to let you in on a little secret, and this might just change the way that you think about building your online teaching business. Right now, so many teachers are waiting for something before they start. So maybe it's more social media followers. Maybe it is a perfect website. Maybe it's the right marketing strategy, or even just the confidence to take the leap. But the truth is that the most successful online teachers, they didn't waste time. They didn't wait. They didn't waste time chasing vanity metrics or getting sucked into perfectionism. They took action. They built relationships. They created value for the right students, and they didn't just try to build an audience. Because the cold hard truth is that followers don't pay your bills. Enrolled students do. And yet I meet teachers all the time who are spending months trying to build a big following before they start enrolling students, and they don't have a single paying student. Meanwhile, my clients are out there booking their schedules with just a few dozen of the right followers. So today we're going to talk about why waiting is costing you more than what you think, and what you need to do instead to start filling your schedule and making real income as an online teacher. But before we dive in, if you are serious about building your online teaching business without the stress, I put together Teacher Boss Society. This is a step-by-step system to help teachers like you stop overthinking and start actually enrolling students. If you want to get started, click the link below to get all the details. It's in the description box, and let's get you set up for success. All right, let's talk about why chasing social media fame is one of the biggest mistakes teachers make and what actually works instead. So many online teachers believe that they need a massive following to start enrolling students. They think, well, if I just have like 10,000 followers, then I would be fully booked. Or that teacher is probably fully booked because they have so many followers. Let's look at two different paths though. So path A, you focus on getting 10,000 followers. You are posting daily, you're chasing trends, you're trying to go viral. But at the end of the day, those followers are passive, right? They love your content, they're showing up every day, but they don't enroll in your lessons. Path B, you focus on attracting 10 to 20 students. These are people who need what you're teaching and they are willing to invest in it. Instead of building an audience, you are building a student list. I've seen teachers take both paths, and path B wins every single time, because this is what social media doesn't tell you. Your follower count doesn't matter. Your conversions do. So if you've been waiting to build your brand before you start teaching, stop. Start with what you have right now, because your first 5 paying students, they're going to pay you way more than your first 5,000 followers. So what should you be doing instead? If chasing followers isn't the goal, what is? The real focus should be on first building relationships. You want to engage with potential students, answer their questions, show up with where they are. Then you're going to solve their problems. You will create content that helps your ideal students. And it's not just content for content's sake, like, oh, I got to make something, there's a purpose, right? It's purposeful posting. Number 3, offering a clear next step. Make it easy for students to book a trial or join your classes. I want to give you an example. So we have a teacher inside Teacher Boss Society, and she didn't have a huge following. She wasn't making daily content on Xiaohongshu. She wasn't chasing trends. Instead, she followed a precise method, and that actually helped her enroll students directly from her Xiaohongshu account. And she wasn't spammy, she wasn't salesy. And guess what? She got 10 paying students in her very first week. No viral posts, no complicated marketing, just a clear, simple strategy that actually worked. And that's the power of focusing on the right people instead of just trying to chase random numbers. It's actually a myth. You don't need everything perfect before you start. And another big mistake is waiting until you have the perfect setup before you start teaching, because there's no such thing. But I want to ask you this. How many times have you said to yourself something like, I need a better website first? I should grow my social media first, or I'll start when I have more time. Spoiler alert, hate to tell you this, but that perfect moment doesn't even exist. The most successful online teachers start messy. They get in there, they make mistakes, they learn, and as they learn, they improve as they go along. They focus on getting students, not looking perfect. You don't need a million followers. You just need the right students. So you don't need to get a huge audience. Instead of focusing on getting a huge audience, you need to focus on getting engaged students who want what you have to offer. You don't need to go viral. You just need content that converts into paying students. You don't need to wait until you feel ready. You need to start now. If you're serious about this, you already know that you want to do this, start now. Figure things out as you go. Make mistakes, get messy. So if you're watching this and you've gotten to this point, this is your action plan. First of all, stop waiting. Pick a date this week to launch your online teaching business or relaunch it. Whether it's creating your offer, promoting your lessons, reaching out to potential students, pick a date and set that date's set in stone now, right? Number two, focus on getting students instead of followers, and then start conversations with parents and students who actually need what you teach. And if you're feeling really motivated and you really want to see results, number 3, join Teacher Boss Society. So I've got the full roadmap waiting for you inside. Leave a comment if you have any questions about it or if you want to access this right now. We did the Enroll and Grow Challenge last month, and it's just sitting for you, sitting right there, waiting for you to access it, waiting for you to say yes, make the decision, and just go for it. And remember, success doesn't come from waiting. It comes from starting. You're not growing at all if you're just sitting there. Even if you're absorbing all the information, you have to get in there and get dirty. If you're ready to get started, click the link in the description box, or if you're not entirely sure, check out this video here. It is like a preview of the very first challenge, the Enroll and Grow Challenge. It's free. You can go to it, get started, and then decide after that if you want to join Teacher Boss Society. But no matter what you do, I want you to get started. Get your hands dirty, start making mistakes. That's the best way, the absolute best way that you can start learning. And I will see you guys on the video.
It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down, feel alive.